Fact to Fob segment tonight. As we reported last night, some powerful people are raising big money for Hillary Clinton's presidential run already. And it seems that Mrs. Clinton herself is trying to get ahead of the curve.
You make these choices based on imperfect information, and you make them to, as we say, the best of your ability. You know, my biggest, regret is what happened in Benghazi. It was a terrible tragedy, losing 4 Americans.
Seems very emotional about it. With us now, the dynamic duo of Monica Crowley and Alan Colmes. So, is she just saying that, or does she really feel the depth of the disaster?
I think both, actually.
You really do? You think she feels bad?
Well, I think first of all, I think this is a very self-serving comment on her part, the regret. I think she feels regretful that it happened on her watch.
But she has to feel bad for the ambassador and his family and the 4 other Americans.
I tend to agree with you. However, I think her actual big regret should be twofold. Number one, her department denied multiple requests for additional security when that security situation was deteriorating. Right. Requests made by the ambassador serving under her when everybody knew that Benghazi was overrun with Al-Qaeda and other terrorists. But he did turn down personal security that was offered from another source. Okay, but what struck me, Colmes, was she's flat. Even when talking about...
She didn't say it the way she should have?
Maybe.
Is that it? Oh.
I didn't see a lot of empathy there.
She can never make certain people happy, no matter what she does.
I think that's true.
I mean,
I think
she
that's
didn't say it right. The words weren't exactly right.
But did you see a lot of empathy there in the little chair?
I think it was good that she expressed regret. If she hadn't said it, you would have had a million conservatives say, "Why did you mention Benghazi?" I mean, she can never make some people happy.
Right, and I agree with you that everything that she does is going to be criticized, just like Barack Obama, by some people.
That's true.
Now, my question for you, Colmes: did Hillary Clinton, in your mind, ever do anything wrong?
Did she ever do anything wrong?
Correct.
Well, all of us have done things wrong.
In the public arena, Colmes.
In the public arena.
Yes.
I mean, she's never been president. She's only held public office as senator for a short time. I wouldn't say she's done anything wrong.
Okay, so you have never seen...
Nothing jumps out at me.
Nothing jumps out at you, Alan Colmes.
That's correct.
There's not one thing that you've ever seen in a public arena...
make you happy if I say something she's done wrong.
I just want an honest opinion.
I think she was a good senator. She was a very good Secretary of State. And I do not have an issue at the moment with Hillary Clinton.
Okay, I want to be clear that in your experience, you're a New Yorker. Okay?
That's correct.
And Mrs. Clinton has been in the public eye now.
I tell you what, I will come up
for about 25 years.
I don't think she should have. I don't like her support of the Iraq War. I think that was a mistake. I think it was a mistake that too many Democrats voted for the Iraq War. It's a horrible mistake.
Anything else?
Well, it's the first thing that comes to mind. I mean, I mean, that's a big one.
That's big.
Because I don't think we should have been in that war.
I can give you a whopper.
No, I don't want one from you.
Oh,
here's what I want from you.
Okay.
Has Hillary Clinton ever done anything right?
Oh, that's a very thought-provoking question.
Yeah. I mean, I'm giving you the same jazz I'm giving him.
Yeah.
Give me one thing.
Off the top of my head, something that she has done right.
Yeah, correct. Anything. Testing, Bueller, anything?
I can't.
Right?
I could fill a volume with what she's done wrong.
Do you want to pick another category?
Yes. How about potables?
Right, but this is what I mean. This is what I mean. But you're both partisan people. That's why we have you on. We want to have the lively discussion. But you don't think critically about your person.
That's not true.
You do not think critically about her. And you're just looking to whack her a couple of times, you know?
No, I mean, she's done so much wrong, namely lying to the faces of the Benghazi, the families of the 4 who died. She kept up this lie for weeks on end that it was a spontaneous demonstration as a result of a video. That, to me, overwhelms everything. And even if I could come up with something positive that she has done, the fact that she oversaw this horrendous event, that, by the way, she used the word tragedy. It is a tragedy for the families of those 4, but for the nation, it was an act of war. This was an act of terrorism against the United States. That's what she should be talking about as her biggest regret.
She used the word terror. That's an absurd reaction to Hillary Clinton, who did not lie. Benghazi is not a scandal. Benghazi is a tragedy. Republicans have tried to play this since before the last presidential election. It didn't unseat Barack Obama, and it's not going to hurt Hillary Clinton. It is a ridiculous thing to keep doing.
Why now is she engaging in this kind of preemptive language? Because she knows it's already hurting her. I think it was very smart of her to do it,
because she knows that people like you are going to beat the bejesus out of her for the next 4 years.
Everything she does is very strategic. So what she is starting to do now, especially with Benghazi, with what you just saw, Bill, was this idea that she could put out there, she's addressed it, she's taken responsibility, whatever the hell that means, and now she can say it's in the past, it's old news. So when it comes up in 2015 and 2016, she can say, I already dealt with that. This is what the Clintons do, and they do it very well. But you got to stay on it because this thing keeps unfolding.
Right.
You had a bipartisan report that said it was her department.
Old news.
She's running, right, Combs? She's running. She's running, right?
Of course she is.
Okay. All right. So at least we all agree on that. We agreed on one thing, everyone. I am the master diplomat right here. Is it legal? On deck. It looks